And you can just ask me questions, I'll answer you.
Yeah.
Whether
Okay.
it's the truth or not, no. I'm Cindy Thompson, and I own Transformit, and we're in the Gorham Industrial Park, and we've been here since '95. And we do work all over the United States and outside the United States, and we do tension fabric structures for architects, interior designers, exhibits, and also my art installations because I'm a sculptor. I went to college. I graduated college '69 in Colorado because I'm from southern Indiana, and ended up in Boston, and I did performance art, which had a lot of fabric in it, and voila, I found fabric. That I went, as a sculptor, it was great. You can take up a huge amount of space, and you can put it down, put it in a bag, and get it through the door. It kind of segued to doing work for other people, you know, that wanted big, colorful ideas. A friend of mine said, "Why don't you go to a trade show?" And I said, "What are trade shows and why am I going?" And it was for events. And so I went there in San Francisco in a little teeny booth. This person came up and said, "Do you rent?" And I said, "Sure." And my friend said, "What are you going to rent?" And I said, "Me and my 25 art pieces." So when I first started Transformit, I had fabric that was 60 inches wide. Now it's 10 feet wide. I had only one kind of fabric. Now I have probably 25 different kinds of fabric. You know, I needed bigger space. And I came out to Gorham and they had a tax incentive. And in industrial parks, you can build a box, in an empty box, any way you want. I really wanted something a little bit more romantic than a steel box, but this steel box works really well. I have a different way of looking at business, I guess, but business is business. And the closest person that makes anything is Flowfold, and I know Flowfold. Flowfold does make things out of, you know, sailcloth, and they're probably the only sewing operation besides ours in the park. See, I have a big collection called our ready-mades, and they're up on the shelves and stuff, and we rent them out. And that is my bread and butter. They're all in a catalog called the ready-mades on my website. They're very different kinds of shapes that you can rent out and you can make environments. Well, it's a client they've had for a long time, MIG. So this is for one of their trade show exhibits. And they brought in, usually a client will bring in an idea. Sometimes the drawings are elaborate, sometimes they're not. We kind of fill in the blank spaces for them about, okay, is it this way? They approve the drawing and then we build it. This one took about 3 weeks to build. It has graphics. That means it's printed fabric. I have one designer that orders all the graphics onto the fabric, and then the graphics come in and we cut them up, and Bethy sews it all up, and there you have your structure over there. Well, this installation, this is a commission that I got through someone walking up to me at a museum trade show that I go to and saying, "I want you in Clarksville, Tennessee." And I went, "Where is that?" And so Clarksville, Tennessee was building a new arena. So I went there and I looked at the river and I went, "It's got to be about the river." The creative economy, I was on Governor Baldacci's first creative economy effort when he came to be governor. The creative economy's whole basis is that if you do something creative, it will bring a lot of attention, a lot of money to the area. And it hires a lot of different kinds of people. So the creative economy can hire you know, straightforward business people, artists, installation people. You know, there's a broader range of people that will go into a creative economy. Art needs to be invested in to a larger scale, more public art, and that doesn't mean an old statue of Longfellow. It means really an investment in public art that brings people in, and an investment in that type. I choose to live here because I like it. Even though I'm not from here, I really like Maine. I belong here just like everybody else.